in our life. So you will find what is the importance of chemistry in our body or health. Simultaneously, we understand how to what is the importance of chemistry in our body or health. Simultaneously, we understand that. Okay, so
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Health Awareness program. And today's program is what is the importance of chemistry in health? Okay, how can we define health? Already ma'am has told us health. According to me, I will define health as physical, mental, and social well-being. So these three are interlinked to each other. When we are physically good and mentally good, and we will be good in social well-being. These are very crucial things in our social well-being. Okay, so
Online cuma masuk.
so being being healthy is not free from illness. Do you think that being free from illness you are healthy?
सामने से
Do you think that free from illness you are healthy? All right. You will feel like that.
ya
So
lemon
being free from illness is not healthy. Okay. Okay, we should have some capabilities and resources to overcome the and to navigate our
Video.
life events.
Video.
Okay. So today we are discussing about health in chemistry. What are the
और ये
importance
link
of
जो
health
है
in
क्या किया?
chemistry in human
Link,
body?
link.
Next slide. In human body, we have 11 elements which are important to our human body. Okay, human body consists of 60% of water, proteins, carbohydrates, and minerals. So, oxygen is of highest percentage of 65 percentage. Why oxygen is 65 percentage? Without oxygen, can we live? No. With oxygen only we are living. Okay. Next highest percentage is carbon, 18 percentage, and phosphorus, calcium. And what are the roles present in these elements? Next slide. If you are having zinc, you have immunity power. Okay? Calcium is those. Chloride is responsible for digestion. Next, manganese for antioxidant defense. And iron for oxygenation. In iron, what is the element present in iron? Iron element. Fe. Where we get Fe? By taking food. How we can get the food? You get the food by photosynthesis process. You know the photosynthesis process? It takes food from sunlight and we will get that in our food diet. Then we will get blood. What is the blood cells living span time? Do you know? For every 120 days, new blood will be produced. Okay, that is the lifespan of blood. So here iron is responsible for the oxygenation. When it is in deoxy form, it will not react with any other species. It is in plus 2 state. After reaction, it will go to plus 3 oxidation state.
and the
The
last
compound is having 5 coordination number is converted to 6 coordination number. Okay. So in iron we have hemoglobin and myoglobin. Hemoglobin will act as transport. Hemoglobin will pass through our body. Okay. Myoglobin will stores
लगा दी
oxygen.
लगा दी
Why? What is the difference? In hemoglobin we are having 4 heme units. Myoglobin we are having only 1 heme unit. That's why myoglobin stores the oxygen. Hemoglobin transports the oxygen to our body. Next slide. And next, biological importance in our body. We have so many elements in our periodic table. Okay. In among the tables, some elements are important to our human body, plants, and animals. So what are those metals essential for our body: sodium, magnesium, potassium, chromium, manganese, iron, copper, zinc, and non-metals: fluorine, selenium, iodine, and boron. Okay. Next slide. And symptoms of elemental deficiency in our body. If you are having these symptoms, you are having metal deficiency. If you are having calcium deficiency, you will have retarded skeletal growth.
From where do you get calcium? Only milk, curds, all dairy products, cheese, everything. From where do you get magnesium? Magnesium also come mostly plants, yeah, green leaves. Iron, both vegetarian, non-vegetarian food. Zinc, mostly plants. Copper, copper also, we can even take water stored in copper water bottles and then get copper into our body. What is the importance of copper there? Liver disorders. So every elements are interlinked. You cannot say you take always every day calcium, you take lot of cheese and dairy products, you are healthy. So all the elements will go hand in hand, like each one will help each other. Like ma'am was telling, RBC production in our body is not just by either all calcium and other elements also involved in our RBC production. Like you have a selenium on the screen there, says it cardiac muscular weakness. It also helps in generating or producing RBC in our blood, which plays very important for this, without which we cannot walk, eat and live only. So that is the importance of the all the elements which you mostly get from the food, not just by eating one type of food every day, right? All varieties. That is called as the balanced diet.
Next slide. And these are the effects of metal deficiency in humans. See first picture. What is it? You are having blisters on the mouth. It is due to anemia. Anemia is responsible for which metal deficiency? Iron deficiency. Next. Tooth
Before
decay.
one point I want to, before a person experience drastic health disorders, like you see the final stages of bad health effects, before that our body starts showing slight indications. Those indications will start with the deficiency first. Most of the diseases will always start with the deficiencies first. So like you see on the screen, deficiency of iron causes anemia. How to identify that we are anemic? You start feeling weak, or you will have a pale tongue, pale eyes, or on the our nails are all pale because you won't get that red color on the nails. That is immediately if you start treating it by taking a proper food and all, you don't even have to take the medications to replace or overcome the deficiency. So if someone is neglecting and just don't bother about all and go ahead with that, that will cause sickle cell anemia, and that sickle cell anemia will cause clots in the blood. Then that clot causes all cardiac diseases and all. So the basic thing, the first indication is anemia, and then it goes to cardiac arrest. That is the final test. So I say deficiency may lead to death. The same way, excess of anything is also will lead to death. It causes toxicity. You find like iron is very good. Every day you take iron supplements. You eat lot of iron-rich foods. That may be go to an excess levels. That causes a toxicity in our body. That is the reason why maintaining balanced diet is important. Getting knowledge on what to eat, having knowledge, choosing what we eat is very important. Okay. Next slide. This is not I'm telling all the medication. Before you go, you can go always natural way, eating all leafy vegetables, eggs, or you are non-vegetarian, you eat proper diet, take proper diet, eat fresh cooked food, so that you have all the elements properly in your body, Right? Next.
Next, concentration and physiological effects. What you are taking should not too much and too less. We should maintain optimal supply to our body. Okay? If you supply too much, it will lead to death. Okay? Next one. If you are having copper excess in our body, we will get some diseases like Wilson disease and Menkes disease. In Wilson diseases, it is responsible for liver damage, arthritis, eye problems, and cardiac arrest. And fluoride, if you are having fluoride excess, you will get tooth decay. Excess means fluoride, dental fluorosis you will get. Every human being on teeth you will see some, you will find to something fluorosis. You are having like that, that is excess of fluorine. If you are having less fluorine, you will get tooth decay, loss of teeth. Next, if you are having copper deficiency, you will get Menkes disease. If you are having low copper, you will get brain disorder and skin and hair. You will get loss of hair and skin problems and small intestine problems and kidney problems also. If you are having high copper, you will get kidney disorder. Next slide. Next one. So we are taking oxygen to our body. Okay. It will pass to our body and it will form some reactive oxygen species in our body. They should come out of our body through in the form of water. If they are not come out of our body, we will get some disorders like anti-aging. Anti-aging is nothing but if you are looking like this, if you are not releasing the reactive oxygen species, your skin will get like that. How it is looking like in 20, she is looking like 40 or 50. Okay. Next, to overcome the reactive oxygen species, we have some antioxidants. We have many fruits in our country. Okay. What are those fruits? Antioxidants fruits, citrus fruits, orange, lemon, green tea, pomegranate. By eating all these, we can overcome the anti-aging. Okay. Next one. Next, after cutting our fruits, we should eat fast. We should not keep like that. If you keep like that, it will get oxidized. It is not good for our health. So, what is the enzyme present for the darkening of apple, cyanus? After cutting fruits, you should eat fast. That is the main thing. Okay. Next one. And the supplements for the calcium. What are those supplements? Milk, almond. You will find calcium in the foods. Right? Dairy products, peas, beans. By eating this, we can get calcium supplements in our body. Next one. Next, essential elements in our daily elements present in our daily essentials. From potassium rich elements, where we can get potassium, bananas, and are you getting? Are you seeing the images or not? You seeing that? Tell me. Only bananas. Where we can get potassium, some nuts, fruits, dried fruits, iron rich fruits, veggies, meat, egg. From that you will get iron. Next, cobalt rich fruits. In which vitamin cobalt is present? Vitamin B12. Okay, vitamin B12 rich foods are meat and seafoods, eggs, and all that. These are all responsible for cobalt rich foods. Next one, calcium rich foods. You already know that calcium. In where you can find calcium in eggs, milk, dairy products, and veggies. And next, sodium rich foods. Sodium rich foods, tell me. Papaya, pineapple, apple, mango. Next slide. Next, iron deficiency anemia. Earlier, ma'am have told you about anemia. Next, next benefits of vitamin B12. What are the benefits? It will boost the energy levels in our body and take care of brain and nervous system in our body and good digestion system. Next, by taking vitamin B12 food items, we can overcome the diseases like cancer and heart diseases and Alzheimer's diseases. Next,
What is Alzheimer's disease? Memory loss, right? So, one is having vitamin B12 deficiency. Usually that happens common in old age, but in young age it is happening because of definitely deficiency. So overall, what we want to highlight here is taking good diet, balanced diet is important. Then we will not have memory loss, we will have good memory, we will be strong, we don't have any stress feeling, we will not be lazy. You will be always enthusiastic in learning so many things. And all day you will be active and do lot of work. Is what is all through having proper diet. Next.
next. Okay, attached. Chemistry is the foundation for better health and recognize the chemistry in your health. What is the role of chemistry playing in health? Okay, thank you.
What is it you are rating? Making you make those sounds?
Yeah, I feel pleasure to thank, sit down for a while. I feel pleasure to thank our dear colleague Divya for enlightening us how important is chemistry in our health. And secondly, I personally thank our coordinator, Dr. Vishanti ma'am, to encourage such programs. Inshallah, I hope we will conduct so many other programs which will be useful for us, especially engineering students. Okay? And especially thank our non-teaching staff for conduction of this program smoothly. A small round of applause for them. And last but not least, I thank my dear students for sitting patiently and making the session interactive with sounds. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And or unhealthy fats are leading to unhealthy diets and are one reason why children may not be growing healthily while causing. We live in a world where undernutrition and obesity can exist side by side in the same country, home, or even person. Foods high in sugars, salt, and diets, and are one reason why children may not be growing healthily while causing other people to develop overweight or obesity. The consumption of unhealthy diets is heavily influenced by marketing. Easy access is fueling this new nutrition reality, but thankfully, change towards a healthier future is possible. By having a sustainable health
called the Business Success Workshop, where I will teach you how to go about building a business in a manner where you have strategies, systems, and teams in every single department so you have the time and energy to focus on just an investment of rupees 99. Hi, my name is Rajiv Talreja, and as an educator for the last 17 years and as a business coach for the last 7 years,
Do you want to transform your personality and become a leader in your industry? Do you want to elevate your communication and reputation? If yes, then I will show you how you can rebrand yourself to get a promotion and salary hike, to crack deals and negotiations, and to make a powerful impression on people. Hi, I'm Sanjeev Datta, personality and leadership coach and the founder of Sanjeev Datta Personality School. In the last 23 years, I've trained 9 international title winners and thousands of working professionals from companies like Google, Tesla, Oracle, institutions, and many more from all sectors and industries. Now, I invite you to one person in the workshop that will teach you how to develop personality that is not by senior, secure, from promotion, and join us in our workshop and earn the top 1% leader certificate as a leader. Register now, and I will see you in the workshop.
Acha, by the way, I'll tell you something. Power BI is actually 10 times better than Microsoft.
दिल्ली है जाओ इसका मेट्रो स्कूल का हाथ निकाला था आगे जाए ओके टाइम
Microsoft Power BI can large data sets that synthesize movement. And it doesn't stop there. Companies like IBM, Meta, Deloitte, Amazon, and Capgemini are brilliantly paid 17 to 24 lakh per annum salary packages to employees who have.
Welcome to another insightful session at English Speeches. Today, we're diving into a powerful speech delivered by Subramaniam Jaishankar, India's Minister for External Affairs, at the 77th session of the UN General Assembly. Discover how India celebrates its 75 years of independence, the visionary steps of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, and the country's future pledges. Learn how these points connect to broader global issues like multilateralism, environmental care, and international diplomacy.
Madam President, Excellencies, distinguished members of the Board, I bring to you the greetings of 1.3 billion plus people from the world's largest democracy. They join me in congratulating the President of the General Assembly, Ambassador Chaba Karoshi, on his election to chair the 77th session of the UN General. They follow closely developments at the United Nations, reflecting the increasingly globalized nature of our existence. We meet at a challenging time for the world order. This session's theme, a watershed moment, transformative solutions to international challenges, seeks to capture its seriousness. Excellencies, the year 2022 is an important milestone in India's journey towards growth, development, and prosperity. India is celebrating 75 years of its independence, what we call Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The story of that period has been one of toil, of determination, innovation, and enterprise of millions of ordinary individuals. They are rejuvenating a society pillaged by centuries of foreign attacks and colonization. And they are doing so in a democratic framework whose steady progress is reflected in more authentic voices and grounded leadership. This new India, under the visionary and dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is a confident and resurgent society. Its agenda for our centenary will be achieved through the five pledges that we committed to on our Independence Day. One, we are resolved to make India a developed country in the next 25 years. For the world that creates more capacities for global growth. Two, we will liberate ourselves from a colonial mindset. Externally, this means reformed multilateralism and more contemporary global governance. Three, our rich civilizational heritage will be a source of pride and respect. This includes care and concern for the environment, so ingrained in our traditional beliefs. Four, we will promote greater unity and solidarity. This expresses a coming together on global issues such as terrorism, pandemics, or the environment. And five, we will instill consciousness of duties and responsibilities. This applies to nations as much as it does. These five pillars affirm our eight-year policy that sees the world as one family. We believe that national and global growth can be entirely in common. It is this conviction that led us to our practice to over 100 nations. Similarly, our evacuation operations in HADR situations always have room for other nationals to participate. Even as we make our own development targets, India offers partnerships to our brothers and sisters in Asia, in Africa, and Latin America. And we do that based on their needs and their preferences. Today, our focus is on green growth, better connectivity, digital television, and accessible health. Our solidarity is not just in words. You can see it in 700 projects across the country. Madam President, even while India contributes to global betterment, we recognize the path deterioration in the international landscape. The world is already struggling with challenges of post-pandemic economic recovery. The debt situation of the development is serious. To this, we have now added the rising cost fewer food and a fertilizer. These, along with trade disruptions and diversity, are among the many consequences of the Ukraine conflict. The Indo-Pacific too witnesses fresh concerns about its stability and its security, and climate events have added an overlay on these mounting hazards. As we saw in the case of the COVID pandemic, the South will be the global conflict recognized the need for the only vaccine will not be replicated in other countries. Madam President, as the Ukraine conflict continues to develop two sides of life, and around that is South, the East, and all that. India is on the far east and will remain on the west. We are on the side that respect the UN process and its foundation. Right? We are on the side that calls for dialogue with different sectors. We are on the side that fighting to make more community, within the United Nations and fighting and creating resilient policies. As the global solution for human we have also the formulation of reality is the opportunity. We believe that in such times, the international must rise above national agendas. India, for its part, is taking exceptional measures in exceptional times. We do so when we send 50,000 metric tons a week and multiple transfers of medicines and vaccines to Ukraine. Humanitarian leaders who talk about whether it is disaster or humanitarian assistance.